guys, so in today's video I am going to show you how to create an acrylic skin and apply it onto an already glittered tumbler. A lot of you guys probably already know how to glitter and resin a tumbler, so that's why I didn't show that part in this step. However, I did create a skin already that's dried and ready to go, but I'm going to put this aside and show you how to create a skin of your own. Here are some products that I think will be helpful in helping you to do an acrylic pour. And I actually got these two items at the Dollar Tree. Funny enough, I did a video recently about some of my Dollar Tree must-haves, and I left these two out. But if you want to go ahead and check out my video on some Dollar Tree must-haves, then I will link that here in this video for you guys to check out. I'm going to take out one of the mats from this package. You actually get two in here, which is great because these are only $1 again at the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to pick out a couple of paint colors to do a pour with you guys. So let me grab all of the supplies and the paints and we will jump right in. So these are the paints that we are going to be using for the skin demonstration today. Again, this is not the skin that I'm going to be using for this video, but this is just to show you guys how to create one, and then I will definitely be doing something with the skin that we use from here. And I decided to go with the Arteza pouring paints today because they have a wide variety of colors. I actually have the 32-piece set. And these are super user-friendly, really easy to work with. I love how they pour, and so I'm excited to see how these neon colors do. I wanted to just point out that for this mat here, it's double-sided, and on one side it's like frosted and rough. I'm gonna try and bring you in so you guys can see, and on the other side is shiny. You want to make sure that you are working on the shiny surface. That's what's gonna help you lift your skin when it's completely dry. So first I'm gonna get started with the neon pink. Make sure you shake up your colors very well. And these do have a little seal here, so you want to go ahead and remove that. You can see I haven't used this one yet. So I'm going to just open the top just like this. And again, these are their pouring paints, so you don't have to do anything to them. They come ready to go and ready to pour. And I am just going to go ahead and make some lines here. Again, I'm just going to be playing around and see what we can create here with the neon colors. I want to go in with the yellow now and kind of go along that same color. So now we're going to go in with the neon purple. Neon green, and again some more pink on top. All right, I think I do want to add some white. Okay, and now once you have your colors down, we're gonna start moving the tray. All right, so now that we got our colors, we're gonna start moving and shifting our mat here. Once you have it the look that you're going for, you just want it to sit and dry. And once it is dry, you can then pull it up from this sheet. I love this swirl here. I love the colors here. It started to get a little bit muddy here on the edge, but I'm not worried about that. I love this right here in the center. And so for a tumbler or jewelry or whatever it is that you're making, I think that this is going to look really pretty. So what I'm gonna do now is put this aside, grab the original one that I get, and I'll show you how I apply it onto the tumbler. We are back with the original skin that we are going to be working with. And so like I said before, when I originally did this pour, I used 2 different kinds of paints. And what I really like is this side. So I am going to cut out with the paper still on it a piece of the part that I want of this skin. So once you kind of got the part of the skin that you're going to be using, you can then determine where you're going to put it on your tumbler. So you can see I have the tumbler here. There's a little bit of some imperfections here underneath where the glitter is. So I'm going to use this skin to cover up that area. For this part, I'm going to take off my gloves. Because you want to try to get under the acrylic skin. You can see right here, I'm starting to lift it with my nail, and the pour is super thin. You do not need any adhesive to apply this because the acrylic is kind of sticky or shiny. It will stick onto the tumbler without a problem. So now that I have the skin, you can see that it is super paper thin, very thin. I'm going to kind of try and lay out where I want it to lay. And I love this little wave here. There's a small little imperfection, so I'm gonna try and drape that off like this, okay? And you can just go ahead and rub that on. Try and smooth that. Like I said, it will stick to your tumbler. What I'm gonna do is cut off this bottom piece now. So you can just, if you have a turner, you can turn it like that. I'm just gonna use this sharp craft scissor to cut off this bottom piece. And you can stretch it over if you want on the bottom and really rub that in. Okay. And there's a little section here that I don't really like either. So I'm going to try to cut around that. want to go ahead and cut off some from the top as well. Okay, what I'm gonna do is remove it from the turner really quick, just so I can go in with my craft scissor and trim off the top, similar to how you would if you were doing fabric. So, how pretty is that looking already? And it's stuck on pretty good. Now, we didn't need any adhesive to get this thing stuck onto the tumbler, but I do like to use a sealer on top. So we are going to be using Quick Coat today, just to get this a nice little seal on top before we go in with the facet. Okay, so I'm going to be using Quick Coat to seal in this skin over the glitter just before we go in with our facet.